The resurgence of Noni Madueke has been one of the more intriguing subplots of the recent run-in, a testament to the transformative power of a manager's belief and a player's resilient mentality. Since his integration back into the fold, the impact has been palpable, introducing a different kind of threat to the attacking third. His skill set is distinct, offering a blend of directness and versatility that provides a new dimension capable of operating effectively on either flank. This adaptability was on full display in a recent midweek fixture, where he started on one side and seamlessly transitioned to the other, maintaining a high level of efficiency and threat throughout. His attitude and the sheer energy he injects into the team have been just as crucial as his technical contributions, marking a significant and positive shift in his personal trajectory within the squad. This journey, however, was almost derailed before it truly began. Yang. Overshadowed by the noise of an online petition that sought to question his place at the club. Rather than creating doubt, this external pressure had a paradoxical effect, solidifying the internal conviction to make this partnership work. It fueled a greater determination to support him, to create the optimal environment around him, and to do everything possible to facilitate his success. That initial wave of negativity proved to be remarkably short-lived, quickly replaced by an overwhelming and positive reception from the fans. This dramatic swing in public sentiment was not lost on the player. He valued it, he respected it, and most importantly, he used it as fuel. It became a source of motivation rather than a distraction, a clear indicator of a strong mental character that remains unaffected by external opinions. When assessing the evolution of Declan Rice, the question naturally arises, is this the final polished product, or is there another level to be unlocked? The answer, after witnessing his daily development and deepening connection with the team, is a resounding affirmation of further growth. His innate desire for improvement, coupled with the squad's increasing familiarity with his game, creates a perfect storm for his continued evolution. His role within the team is not static. It is dynamically growing and expanding, and his influence on the pitch is already immense. The process now is about finding those marginal gains, those specific areas where his game can evolve even further. While goal scoring is an obvious metric that will naturally fluctuate based on his positioning and the spaces he occupies, there are other, more nuanced aspects of his play that are ripe for development. His capacity for growth seems limitless. The initial scouting process that led to his signing was less about a single moment of revelation and more a gradual acknowledgement of an obvious truth. One did not need to be a genius to recognize his profound talent and his potential to fundamentally evolve and change the team's dynamic. He was a known quantity over a long period, and his performances have not only met the lofty expectations set for him, but have, in many ways, improved upon them. While it's difficult to pinpoint one specific game, there is an undeniable difference between watching a player on screen and sensing him live in the stadium. Experiencing his energy, his presence, his charisma firsthand, on top of his obvious technical qualities, confirms something special. That in-person exposure solidifies the belief that you are observing a truly exceptional talent, a player whose impact transcends statistics. His positional evolution from his time at West Ham to his current, more advanced role was always a latent possibility. The potential for this adaptation was visible, with considerations for both this advanced role and another, deeper-lying position. His footballing intelligence and adaptability mean he can process and execute virtually any tactical instruction thrown at him. Strown at him. However, the current iteration, with its emphasis on forward thinking, proactive play, and impacting the game in the final third, has proven to be overwhelmingly positive for the collective unit. This attacking impetus aligns perfectly with the team's overarching philosophy. Following a significant European victory, he spoke about a palpable anger within the playing group, a collective drive fueled by recent near-misses. This is not a sentiment that requires managerial fabrication. It is something that has been sensed for a long time. That deep-seated desire, the unwavering willingness to win and to push themselves to their absolute limits is unquestionable. They demonstrate it with their actions every single day, in training and on the pitch. His development as a leader has been just as significant as his tactical evolution. That's a tactical evolution. Arriving as a new signing, even with the pedigree of being a captain at his former club, requires a period of integration. He has earned the right, through performance and character, to see his role and importance within the group increase exponentially. And he is now a very present voice and influence in everything the team does, formally recognised with a place in the team's leadership group. This official capacity underscores his standing, but his leadership extends far beyond the ceremonial armband. Ceremonial arm. He embodies a type of leadership that is about connection, power, and importance that isn't dependent on a title, demonstrating that true influence is felt, not just announced. Beyond individual players, the squad's cohesion is strengthened by powerful, personal bonds, with religion being a significant factor for a core group. This shared belief system is a powerful connective tissue, fostering a deeper understanding and unity among those players. It's a phenomenal aspect of the squad's culture because it contributes directly to their overall well-being and mental fortitude. It provides a framework for resilience and a shared perspective that undoubtedly helps them navigate the intense pressures of elite football. While the specific practices remain a private matter for the players, the positive impact it has on their collective spirit is visibly evident. This environment also creates a challenging but clear pathway for the club's most promising youngsters. And the evidence is in the team sheets and the matchday squads. Look no further than the record-breaking youngest ever debut in the Champions League, or another academy product starting against the best team in Europe in the same competition. These are not empty promises or speculative words. These are cold, hard facts. When young players see their peers not just making the bench, but starting and performing in the most high-stakes environments imaginable, it sends an unambiguous message. The pathway exists, and it is accessible for those who are ready. Accumulating a bank of positive energy from a string of big wins is crucial, but the key is not to view it as a finite resource to be depleted. The focus is always on the next game, ensuring the tank is full and belief is at its peak for that single challenge. This positive spirit is not solely dependent on results. It is equally generated by the camaraderie, the cohesion, and the overall atmosphere that permeates the squad, the team, and the entire club. This creates a self-sustaining cycle of confidence. While confidence and belief are intangible and impossible to measure with statistics, a manager who is deeply connected to his group can feel its pulse. It's about knowing the players intimately, listening to them, and gauging what they need on any given day. Sometimes to be lifted, sometimes to be calmed down. This tailored support is essential to maintaining the optimal mindset. This naturally leads to a managerial predisposition that might be perceived as pessimism. It is, in reality, a form of hyper-vigilance. It's the process of analysing every opponent as if they are the best in the world, obsessively preparing for every eventuality to ensure the players are in the right position, both mentally and tactically, to win football matches. It is not a lack of belief, but the ultimate expression of professional responsibility.